though, we're actually going... No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to minimize the desktop audio. So we don't need to hear the desktop audio. All right, what do we got now? Can I hear me? Hello? What in the world? No, that's... It says that I'm live, but... Desktop audio. So we don't need to hear... Oh, that's perfect. We're good. We're good. Okay, so for those of you that are watching... What game is that? So this is a fan ROM of Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It's called Crystal Clear. So the cool thing about this ROM, and the reason why I want to play it is this is probably my favorite Pokemon game. One of my favorite games. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Played it a lot when I was a kid. There's a lot of games that I like, but this is kind of the one that we're playing right now. And the reason why I like this fan ROM is that you get what is it? You get to choose. So like, let me give you an example. What did I do? Just kind of leave it like that. So you get to kind of choose which region. So you can start in Johto, you can start in Kanto, OG. So, and just kind of something to kind of be on the side while I got this going on. So I don't really know where I want to begin necessarily. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I know this may not like be for everyone, but it's something I like to do. So it's something it's I don't really get to. It's something I can just be very mellow with. No, I don't want to be in Kanto. Do I want to be in Johto or Kanto? You guys tell me. I wish Foibles was still here because he could tell me. Foibles could tell me. Foibles could tell me anything. Where are we? I'm actually really surprised at how well it's doing right now. Like, you have no idea how surprised I am. Because it makes me wonder if this will work. Maybe I could play Rogue Legacy. Maybe not. Because I enjoy playing that game. Let's see. Part of me wants to start in Johto, but another part wants to start in Kanto. I don't really know. Where should I start? So I guess we can get the Q&A going. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, what do you guys got going on lately? I'm going to start in Kanto. Fuck it. I'm going to be male. Select. Oh, no, wait. I should have chosen... Yeah, I fucked up. No. Let me start again. I'm going to choose Kanto. I'm going to choose male. I'm going to choose red. Select the character. Purple? Because I can always change my color later. Yeah, that'll be fine. What did you say your name was? New name. Oh, IKEA Assembly in Summerlin. I just got hired for a job, so if this will load. Ooh, next Wednesday. That works. Bed frame with storage, no slats. That price doesn't look right. That price doesn't look right at all. The price has significantly gone down. Bed frame with storage. I'm going to ask this client. I would love to assist with this task. Can you please send me the... Alright, where was I? Yeah, so that's one of the things with the, especially... Mace. Let's just do Mace. That's one of the things with IKEA flat rate that's kind of hit or miss, is that you don't really get... oh, fuck, man. Squirtle, he's my favorite. So you can basically choose whichever starter you want. We are starting in Kanto. Like, some of these starters are really lame. Like, why would you choose Slowpoke or Ponyta? Then you got the baby Pokemon or whatever. I think I'm just going to go with Squirtle. It's my personal favorite. Yeah, so with the IKEA furniture assembly, the flat rate, one of the things that really sucks about it is that the pricing. So depending, like, because there's multiple IKEA bed frames with storage. There's the one where it's just the bed frame, and then the storage are just drawers with wheels on them that go underneath. Those don't take a crazy amount of time to put together, so it is kind of worth it. But then you get the one where, like, it's this giant built-up contraption where it's all the drawers are, like, built in. They're not. Those take considerably longer to put together. Yeah. Yes, choose Squirtle. Anyway, let me know what you guys got going on. Talk to me. Let's talk. Mace loves talking. An item pack color. I don't know. Let's just go gray. Let's go purple. Gray and purple. Those are the colors we're going with. It is 3:13. It is Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday. Is it daylight savings time? I think so. Never got an IKEA job. Oh, so to get an IKEA, one of the flat rate jobs, you have to go into your... Oh, good. You can hear and you can see. Perfect. You have to go into your skill set, and you have to opt into it. You have to add it as one of your skill sets. It's like its own separate category. Would you like to hear a little what's wrong with it before you begin? No, I've done this multiple times, so yes, and I believe it is daylight savings time right now. So, would you like to save the game? All right, so since the first person we got in chat that has been talking, we're going to name our starter after you. You shall be Tool Life. What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? What happened? Alright, so we're just going to kind of... Alright, let me go into the options. The option menu is like nuts here. So text, we're going to go for fast. Battle animations, sure, why not? Always run on. Encounter fancy. Continue. Alright, back. There we go. So there's a cool thing about that rag. Oh, it's just a pair of shorts. So, yeah, the IKEA thing is bittersweet. Like, I have multiple jobs pending because clients don't want to write back. So actually this guy, I'm going to write him again. I'll probably have to end up calling him and seeing like, hey man, are we doing this or what? Let me take a look. It's probably a male. Wait, what? Yeah, it is a male. Good, there you go. It's holding Mystic Water. I got a nose tackle and... Oh, and there are trainer battles here. That's great. I just told you why. You have to opt into it. Are you opt into it? Do you have it as part of your skill set? It's like its own category. So you have furniture assembly, you have plumbing, you have carpentry, like all these different things. You kind of have to have that as well. All right, so we're just gonna like rush through the battles. Just gonna try to like kind of get through this nice and quick. Center it. I don't even have Pokeballs yet, so I wonder, do I? Nope. Do I have potions? I do. Let me just use one on him. I'm gonna go into this next battle. Oh, you do. All right, so next question, your availability. What's your map look like? So my map is for like all of Las Vegas. So because of that, there's a wide amount of area. So let's say someone in Henderson needs furniture assembly with IKEA. Because my map shows them available in that region, I will get the offer from that area. So I need Pokeballs. That's what I need. It's a bitter berry. All right, so we're just gonna kind of mow through this. There we go. There's a lot of differences of this game. I just do Henderson. Yeah, so if you're willing to go to other areas, I would say to make it bigger. So, because I get jobs in Centennial, Anthem, Henderson, you know, Green Valley, Spring Valley. Like, I get jobs for IKEA all over the place. All right, so we're going to switch, and we're going to do this. All right, so how much money do I have? Yeah, I can probably start buying some Pokeballs. So my thing here is I'm actually going to try to complete the Pokedex. Because the cool thing about this ROM hack is that all the you can catch every single Pokemon. All 251, you can catch them all here. Let's do 12. 12 works. Let's just do one potion just for shits and giggles. Alright, so I believe there was a Sentret and a Pidgey down here. I know those for a fact, so we're going to try and see if we can catch a couple of those. So, yeah, totally, man. I would recommend, if you're willing to travel to other parts of Las Vegas, just make your map bigger. Make your map bigger. And make sure that your availability is out. Because some of these jobs are for a week out. It's not like you're going to get one next day or anything like that. One of the big things is that I've heard about people not getting a lot of work is because they don't have their availability set for any more than 3 days in advance. Like, they'll have their 3-day availability, but they don't have 4 or 5. Like, basically, I always have like at least 2.5 weeks. The maximum. I'm always available. That helps me get quite a bit of work. Oh, I did have Pokeballs. I didn't even need to buy any. When acting as a lookout, it warns others of danger by screeching and hitting the ground with its tail. That's wonderful. Alright, so we're going to name our Sentret Kapow. Because that's the other person in here. Should we do the numbers as well? Let's do the... Oh, we can't do numbers. Oh, well. Alright, so... And then there should be a Pidgey. No, I want to see if I can find a higher level Pidgey than this. So, alright. Oh, shit, there's a level... No, I already caught the other one. Oh, well. I didn't know that they can get as high as level 6. So, let me... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And there's a Rattata. Well, I don't want this Rattata. If they're going to be up to level 6, I'm going to go get another one. So... Alright, where in the world? what are the main categories that you do? So my things are furniture assembly and mounting. I haven't done as much mounting in a while, but those are the ones I do more than anything else. Mounting does get kind of hard when I don't have a ladder, because can't fit a fucking big ass ladder in the car, and any one of the collapsible ones that I could put in the trunk, those are just way too expensive. Alright, I'll try and look for a Pidgey somewhere else, because I don't want one that's such low level. Alright. Yes. And I'm actually going to do a swap. So Tool Life, we're going to switch you with Kapow. Whoops. Back when I was, when I had the Durango, I would do pretty much any job. Because I could fit all my tools and shit in the back. Dude, this is perfect. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going to switch out to Tool Life. Let's do Bubble. Should be good. Alright, so I'm going to throw a ball. Who else do we have in chat? So I'm going to kind of like just sit around, because I'm waiting to see who else we actually have in the chat. And then I'll add their name for Spiro. It's kind of how we're going to do this. I hope so. I hope so. I should do my taxes. That's like the quickest way to get my money, is to just do my fucking taxes. But I'm waiting to get my fucking 1099 from TaskRabbit, but I should email them. That's probably the smartest thing to do, is I should email TaskRabbit and be like, hey, what the hell? Where's my 1099? Because I could do it just like put all the info in on my own, but I'm not really looking forward to that, because it's just how complicated it gets. I want a car, mainly because of gas, because the one thing about the Durango that was really I love the Durango, because I could put a lot of shit in the back of it, but the hard part about the Durango was the gas, is I was spending upwards of sometimes $500 in gas. And that really, like, when you break down your cost analysis, the cost of overhead, your like how you're profiting off of jobs, it ate into the profits because of all the gas. So that's kind of why I would prefer a car. Honestly, I would prefer something like maybe like a hatchback or something, so I could, because if it's a work vehicle, I don't mind like throwing all my tools and shit in the back or whatever. I just want something that's fuel efficient and something that has a little bit of storage space. So, because I can put tools and all sorts of shit in the back seat. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. So yeah, being able to save money on gas is really, really big for me. Because a Durango, man, I drove that thing so fucking much. It's like when you're driving like 100 to 150 miles a day when you got jobs on completely opposite ends of town, and that's kind of why I price myself the way that I do, is because if I'm gonna I have to include that cost as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do my taxes earlier this year than last year. Last year I was waiting so long for 1099s to come in, because in 2018 I was doing I needed 1099s from everyone. I needed 1099s from fucking Handy. I needed 1099s from DoorDash, from Amazon. Like, it was nuts. Yeah, even 20 miles to the gallon doesn't. Well, I would hope for 25 and up, which is, like I said, trucks are cool. Trucks are very useful. Do not get me wrong. I love trucks, or even SUVs. But for my use case, just like a smaller car with, higher miles per gallon just works out better. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of driving manual, so it does cost a little more to get an automatic, but for me it's well worth the money. So all right, we got anyone else in chat? Like, hey, anyone that's actually just in here lurking, just watching, just if you just write something so I could use your name for this piece of shit Spiro. We can get back to the game. Let's see cars that I've owned over the years. Let's see, the first vehicle that I would drive on like the regular was what was it, 1998, or was it a 2001? I think it was a 2001, because I was in high school. It was a 2001 Nissan, no, it was a Toyota Sienna. It was a minivan. I drove that in high school. And then my grandpa, he's getting older, and it was hard for him to get out of his car. So we gave him the minivan, and then I took his car. We did like a swap. So the first car that I owned, that was mine and my name and everything, that was a 1984 Buick Sabre. Holy hell, man, that was a boat. If I'm talking about gas prices now, like gas prices now are better than they were when I had the Buick. The Buick was a boat, man. That thing, it got like maybe 12, maybe 13 miles to the gallon. Like just driving it around town in Menifee, like I was good. Like every time I got in that car, it was like 1 or 2. Like just going from home to school was like a gallon or 2. Like it was nuts. Like, I don't know, like that's probably an exaggeration, but like that thing ate up gas so much. And then right before I joined the Army, the car died. Like the fuel pump went out, and I was young. I was like 17, 18. I had no idea how to fix that shit. But I drove that thing for a while, but I didn't drive it to work. I drove the Tundra, the truck. I drove the truck to work because I worked I lived in Menifee, but I worked because when I did concerts, right? I did like scanning tickets and customer service for concerts. So I either worked in Irvine or I worked in Glen Helen. It depended on which venue needed people. So basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes like Thursday, I would go to work for the concerts when they really needed people. And I did that for a few months, and it took a long time to get my paycheck. I think because it wasn't like I was working a 40-hour week, but I was making quite a bit of overtime. Well, how do I explain this? I wasn't working every single day, but I was doing like 16-hour days when I was working. So the overtime was actually really good. So even though I was making minimum wage back in 2008, I think my first check, everything considered, I think it was like $1,000 or something. And I was like, damn, this is great. But that wasn't gonna like last forever or anything. All right, so we're just not gonna name Spiro, so we should kind of get back at it. And then when I joined the Army and I got up to Fort Drum, I owned a 1996 Nissan Maximum, and that car was like, it was a junker. It was probably the biggest junker that I ever in my life drove. Like this thing like was just beat to hell, and I probably only had it for maybe 4 months, maybe less. It was just a little bit of time, just so I had something for the time being. But then I actually traded that in, and the first car I started doing payments on was a 2005, I believe. I think it was a 2005, 2004 Hyundai Elantra, and that's because the Nissan was so bad. Like the transmission was going out. Like you turn it on and drive it, it sounds like an automatic can opener. That thing was just rough, and I think the windows wouldn't roll down in it. The fucking heater didn't work. Like the Nissan it had to go. And so then we had the Elantra. And then while I was deployed, my ex-wife, she let the insurance lapse and it ended up getting towed while one of her friends was driving it. And I didn't find out about that being gone until like more than halfway through my deployment. I find out the fucking car's gone. By the time I got information about it, I mean, I'm on the other side of the world. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no one I can call. There's nothing. I was deployed. So it was sold at auction, and it's like, great. So I came home to nothing. So I didn't have a car for years. I didn't actually have another car until, let's see. By the time I got another vehicle, I think I paid like $1,500 for a Ford Explorer, and I owned it, but I was never able to drive it because it needed probably $1,000 worth of work on it. But I needed to get it registered and have the title in my name and stuff. But in order to do that, because of all the shit that my ex-wife did, my license at the time, there was like some stuff that was involved in my license. Because when the car was towed and everything, I was the one that got in trouble for it, even though I was out of the country. So I needed to get all of that stuff taken care of. Well, I tried to get all that stuff taken care of, and by the time and so trying to do that while working, and long story short, the car got towed, and there was nothing I could do about it. But it was never in my name, so when it got towed, the person I bought it from, it was still in their name, so they were the ones that got in trouble for it. And me and her kind of went back and forth on it, like, I'm sorry, I was trying to get everything set up to register it in my name and ended up getting towed, and there's like, I can't even get it out because it's not in my name. And it was just a giant shitstorm, and she just kind of like, well, it's in my name. I mean, how do you want to do this? And it's like, well, I can pay whatever fees that they require for you to get it out, but it wasn't registered, so she couldn't drive it, and then the tow, this, that, and the other. So, and it was really difficult arranging things with this woman. So she ended up just letting them take it for scrap or whatever, to like, oh, take the car for scrap and, use that money to just pay off whatever storage fees are there. So I basically lost $1,500 on this fucking car. But it didn't matter anyway, because I still need to get my license and shit taken care of. Like all these fucking court fees and shit. So I still didn't have a car until after I got back from Korea. And that's when I got my the Dodge Avenger. I miss that car. I love that car so fucking much, man. But, I shouldn't have gotten it, and it put me into a bad financial place, and I was paying way too much on it, and just, oh, what a train wreck. Yeah, that was one of my bigger mistakes in life, is getting that fucking car, because it really, really put me into debt, and ended up getting repoed. And then the other cars I've owned were 2001 Ford Mustang, and then I also owned for a very short time, because we bought this car, we put a lot of work into it, and the next thing you know, it just fucking the engine died on us. After we bought the car for $1,500, put $1,600 in to fix it up. It was a Hyundai CR-V. I loved that fucking car. It was great, good gas mileage. It was an SUV. Even before we put like all that work into it to make it run better, it already ran pretty good, but we wanted to make sure it would last. But then out of nowhere, like act of God, just fucking one of the pistons blew right through the engine block, and it's like, what the fuck, man? So we actually traded that for, because the guy, the junkyard that we traded it to, they actually traded us because they had a working engine, but they needed a car for it. So they wanted the car because they already had an engine. So instead of paying for the engine, because you never know, what if you get an engine and it just doesn't work? Long giant fuck story. So to make it very simple, what we ended up deciding to do is, it's like, all right, we'll trade this car. Do you have a working car? And that's when I had the Honda Civic. It was a 1998 Honda Civic, and I drove that for a good year and a half, and then that died on me. And then I was out of a car for a little while. Then I had the Ranger, and then after the Ranger, the Durango. So the Durango's the only car that the Ranger's the only, I paid $1,000 for the Ranger, and I sold it for $2,250. That's how much I was able to sell it for, because the Ranger, like, it held its value so well. So totally, like, so glad that actually kind of worked out. But, you know, you don't really always get that lucky. That was a very lucky scenario for me, because I was able to buy the truck from my mom. And so she was understanding that I needed a vehicle, so I just got lucky in that scenario. Alright, so I'm just not going to go here. I do want to fill out the Pokedex, but I don't want to, like... Oh! Pikachu! Alright, alright. Why'd you sell the Ranger? I sold the Ranger because I needed to work on it. It needed probably about $2,500 because there was a whole bunch of things wrong with it. I had put in probably about $1,500 into it, and this was like, probably about $1,000. I put about $1,000 into it, working on it over the course of the time that I had it. And let's see, it was about, it just got to the point where the additional work that it needed, I just couldn't keep filling money in it. So I did new radiator, new thermostat housing, needed a new starter, needed new wheels. Like over time, it just added up. And then there was things that it needed fixed that I did not have the experience nor the tools. Like the rear axle was starting to seize up, and the alternator I could have done, but there was just a bunch of other things that were wrong with it. And hey, if anyone else is in chat, please just say something so I can use your name for Pikachu. Just say something and I'll use your name for Pikachu. Yeah, so it just got to the point where it's like, I can't keep putting money into this because I need $2,500 just to make it work. I might as well sell it and get another vehicle. So what I ended up doing was I listed it for $2,500, and I was getting offers left and right. People were looking at it. People were interested. I got some low balls. You know, it was just, see, Lily. There you go. There we go. And it's a female, which is funny. Yeah, it's 2 L's. 2 L's. There we go. Yeah, so I got very lucky when I sold it. Because he offered, he's like, can you do 2,000? And I was like, why don't you meet in the middle? And that's when we did 2,250. Just use me. I use Sea Lily, so it's the same shit. So we're actually going to go heal. So Pikachu, we're definitely going to keep on the team. We're definitely going to keep. We need an electric type, man. We need an electric type. We got our water type. And hold on, who else we got? You know, I think we could do something with Sentret. We could do something with Sentret when it evolves. We can hold on to Sentret for a while. Sentret's got a pretty good moveset, and its stats aren't super bad. It's pretty quick. So, it doesn't have the best defense, though. That's the only downside. Alright, so we're going to catch ourselves, hopefully a Caterpie and a Weedle so we can fill out the decks. No, we don't want Metapod, we want a straight up Caterpie. That's what we want. Yeah, so I'm just, I'm just kind of like, I have a really crazy history with cars. When I started actually like working on cars on my own, it's very therapeutic. It's one of the like most stressful things in the world. Let me see. At least a level 5. I want to find a level 5 Pidgey. Tired of like having to like grind up levels. Trying to remember where all the items are. There's a Weedle. Don't poison me. Perfect. Alright, if anyone else is in chat, say something. I'll use your guys' name for Weedle. So I'll hold off on it for a couple minutes and hopefully we get someone. Yeah, man, it's just, it's crazy life, man. It is. So when I started working on cars, I learned a lot. Have you had any at-fault car accidents? Definitely 2 in my life. One is old enough and it's not even on my record anymore. That one, it happened in New York. I hit the brakes, I slid on some ice, and I rear-ended the person in front of me. So that one, had it not been for the ice, it wouldn't have happened. But, when you're driving in ice, you have to be mindful. You have to drive a little slower, and you have to brake a lot sooner. So that was my fault. The other thing was Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie, you get to be Weedle. The other one I had was... No, this is an interesting one. Let me put in Ronnie's name, and then I'll tell you guys the story. I fell asleep driving last year, driving back from Cali. Oh, shit, what happened? You tell me this. Whoa, what happened? You fell asleep. Hopefully everything's okay. Oh, damn, dude. That doesn't sound good. Ronnie. MG. There we go. That's what's up. Dude. Alright. I'm going to keep training Kapow for a while. So I'm going to actually go back down at the Pokemon Center. So what, did you like swerve off into another lane or what was it, man? Obviously you're alive, which is good, but hopefully you're okay from the whole experience. That's rough, man. Yeah, so this one, it was raining and it was nighttime and it was actually here in Vegas, and I was driving and the damn it's so my fault, man. I clipped the lady's bumper. She was okay, not much damage. I lighted the cops. Didn't tell him I fell asleep. I don't blame you, because you would be so fucked. You would. Oh, wait. No, that's not good. Oh, I would love to get a Pidgeotto, but I can't, because I need a Pidgey. Damn, Kapow is dead. So we're going to put Ronnie out. And then we're going to switch. Oh, we're just going to go to Tool Life again. Bubble, 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 bubble. Yeah. Ronnie grew to level 4. Congratulations. So what happened? Oh, Kapow was my Counter-Strike name. Oh, dope, dude. Mine's just always been Mace Valor. Yeah, so it was raining, and so let me just illustrate this for you guys. So here's me, and so I'm driving, right? And I need to go in this left-hand lane. So I merge over, and I'm trying to kind of get in the left-hand turn lane, right? Because I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna make a left into this parking lot. Well, there was this other car that was like on my fucking ass. Like, it was so much, like I couldn't even see his hood. He was so fucking close. This was in the Durango. He was so fucking close I couldn't even see his hood. He was like on my ass. So I went over, and then like he also had his lights on to merge as well. So when I go over, then he starts to go like this too. So when I get into the turn lane, I turn extra hard and I stop, but when I stop, I'm right over the line. So here's the turn lane, and I'm like this because like I had like got over because this guy was about to hit me. So I went like this. Well, when I went like that, I stopped, and there was an oncoming car, and he swerved, and I hit his back like this, and thankfully everyone was okay. But it was my fault because I was at fault because I went too far over and I wasn't supposed to. So that was one of those things that really kind of sucked. But just, was what it was. But man, it took... So the thing was, we couldn't just exchange information. That was the shitty part about it. I was there for 5.5 hours. The accident happened at 6 o'clock. We didn't leave like that area where the accident happened until 12:30 a.m. And that's because the guy that was driving the car, it was a company car. So he needed a police report. Normally, it would have been just fine because it wasn't like anyone was hurt. There was no ambulance involved or anything like that. It would have been perfectly fine to just exchange information and then go about our business. But because it was a company car, they needed to have a police report. So we had to wait for a cop. But because it was raining, they were like super busy. So there wasn't really anything we could do about that. So like we were waiting for so long. Craziest part of the story is, you know, I was actually live streaming. If you go back probably about a year and a half, that live stream is still up on my channel. I don't remember what I named it, but yeah, dude. So I was live streaming, charging my phone. I had my hazards on like an idiot, and eventually my fucking battery died. So the guy that I hit actually helped jump my truck. It's just crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world we live in. Alright, Pidgey. Alright, Kapow's getting a little stronger. That's good. Need to keep going and healing him, though. That's a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, let's get back down. There's another one of those Spearows. I think I already have a Spearow. Can't remember who. I think, yeah, Spearow didn't even give a name because no one was around for that. With anyone else? You guys got any interesting car wreck stories or anything? I've never been in like a really bad accident, thankfully. Like even when I was deployed, none of my trucks got like crazy blown up or anything. Like I've been in, well, there was that one time in Korea, but that's a crazy long story and it needs diagrams and shit to properly explain it. But I wasn't the driver, I was one of the passengers, and our driver fucking totaled this chick's car, but it wasn't our fault. Nope, no points. Good job, bud. What's the last movie you've seen in the theater? I'm gonna watch Bad Boys. Oh, Bad Boys 3 is coming out that soon? I didn't even realize that. I don't really pay attention to a lot of it. Let's see, the last movie I saw in theaters was Amazing... No, not Amazing. It was just Spider-Man Far From Home. I saw that with my son, Michael. That was the last thing that we saw in theaters together. I usually don't go... Poor Martin. Why poor Martin? Why? Because he's got to work with fucking Will Smith? Is that why? Will Smith just got weird over the years, man. It's like... I don't know. It's like... It's hard to say the last good movie that he's been in. Because he's been in a slew of bad flicks. I didn't mind Bright. I thought Bright was pretty good, but a lot of people talk... Oh, wait, Martin Freeman. Why? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with Martin Freeman? Something happened? Big fan of Martin Freeman, man. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Sherlock. He's also been in, you know, he's in the Marvel universe as well. See, I need to get the Pikachu, because the Pikachu I'm going to take on Misty with. So I think I'm actually... What am I going to do? I do need to get Ronnie. Alright, whatever. Let's... Lawrence. The Hobbit. Why would you say The Hobbit then? Martin Freeman's from The Hobbit. So, Martin Lawrence. So why'd you bring up The Hobbit? Hey man, to each their own. To each their own, my buddy, my friend. No, it's all good, man. To each their own. I'm just playing this just for me. This isn't so much for you guys. But the next Pokemon I catch will be HVRC Vlog. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put your whole name in there because it's pretty long. So let's see. Last movie I went to. Oh, it was The Hobbit. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense now. So actually, HV, man, we were talking about... You're going to be Pidgey. I'm just going to catch this Pidgey, and that's going to be you. So, congratulations. Because we need a Pidgey. We need a Pidgey. I would always fight kids in middle school and destroy their Game Boys with their Pokemon. Why? I wouldn't brag about that, dude. That's kind of a douchebag move. That's really kind of fucked up. Like, why would you do that? If it brings someone else joy and it doesn't affect you, why would you do that? I could probably fit vlogger in here. Whoa. Yeah, 2 G's. I'm just gonna put R. There you go, bud. That's mean. Yeah, dude, that's really fucked up, man. That's like, how would I describe that? That's kind of like, oh yeah, that stuff's stupid, so I'm gonna break it because I think it's dumb. I wouldn't brag about that, dude. That's not cool. That's just fucking mean for no reason. Alright, we're gonna send Ronnie out. It's pointless and yeah. Yeah, that's just Tool Life. He's just gonna carry us, man. Oh shit. Oh well, whatever. And he's poisoned, great, so. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the Pokemon Center. Squirtle's gonna die, and then told them to fuck off and buy Digimon. Okay, obviously he's just trolling. I like peeing in my chocolate milk. That's disgusting. Digimon I thought was a decent anime. I like the show. I never got into the games. I tried the trading card game, but the actual gameplay of it, dude, welcome to the club. I'm debt free as well. I mean, with the exception of my student loans, but that's, you know, you can't really get rid of those. You have to pay those off. Unless everything goes well with the VA, once I'm at 100%, then all my student loans go away. So fingers crossed that works out. But yeah, all my debts are gone. So that's very, very good. So who do I want to level up more? I'll level up Kapow to try to get him to level 10. All right. Hopefully. I hope to God that you were joking. I think you were joking. I'm pretty sure you were joking at this point, because that was like a very mean thing to say. But now I think you were just fucking around because of the Digimon comment. So you're a pretty level dude, so I'm hoping that, you know, that's the case. Because I would find that very surprising. All right, so he's at level 9 now, right? All right, I'll just like keep him here for a while. Oh, Metapod gives really good XP. It's just a pain in the ass to fight. 72. Let's get another Butterfree! Yes! Alright. I do need to catch a Caterpie while I'm here. Alright, so we're gonna switch out to... Nope, no, Pikachu will fucking die, dude. Yes, I'm joking. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, dude, this Butterfree is like wrecking my shit. Tool Life leveled up. When does he learn Water Gun? Alright, so everyone's kind of fucked right now. How do I want to do this? Tool Life, he can already beat Brock at level 12, so I'm not really worried about that. I look Indian though. Welcome to HVAC vlog. Welcome to HVAC vlogger. I'm here to address your system. I'm going to take care of it. We need technical support with the carrier systems, and we're going to help you today. Oh, we're going to need credit card information, yeah? San Francisco rent is expensive. So that's another thing I've noticed on the TaskRabbit like Facebook group is a lot of these people, they make they make crazy money. But when you like, these are people that live in New York City, San Francisco and stuff. They make really, really fucking good money. But when you account for like their rent is like $3,500 a month, they're like barely fucking making it. It's like they flex a lot because the numbers are so high, but then they don't put into the equation, oh, by the way, my cost of living, my monthly expenses are like fucking 5-6 grand just to break even. From that perspective, they're just like the rest of us. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them, they are making a crazy amount of money, but shit's expensive, man. Alright, so I want to evolve Ronnie. I do. So we're going to... Alright. Fucking Mace. Oh, what'd I say? What was so funny? Was it the Indian bullshit? Oh, I need the squirt bottle for that. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, it doesn't really do a tremendous... Because they're both bug and poison types. It's like nothing. Alright, so that's good. Alright, no, so we're actually going to switch you out. No, for Pikachu. Yeah, buddy. Bruh. Alright, so this is an easy one, because he's just gonna tank him. And it should get him close to level 6. Oh my god, I play Pokemon. I'm such a nerd. There's a lot of other games I like to play. This is just something that's like, I can like turn my brain off and talk to you guys. Or talk to you guys. Sorry, I got the iPad here for the text. Oh shit. My bad. Doesn't matter. I gotta fight this dude anyway, so bubble, gone. Alright. I don't want to use a repel. How much PP do I have? 16. Yeah, Shelter, it started off really, really strong. I actually sold quite a few units. And also on KDP it was doing very well. But what ended up happening is I owe Amazon like $130. So until I pay them for the advertising, I've actually spent more on advertising than I made on the book. Because I've been told many times I'm ass radiant. So one of the things that I had to do for the book, like market testing, you have to kind of see when you do advertising for it, at least on Amazon, you need to see what keywords work and where you want to devote the most amount of money. So in all my testing, it took about $100 worth of testing. Oh, okay, so this is how I want my ads set up, because with my ads set up like this, people will actually buy the book. So it took $100, $130 for me to finally figure that out. And the problem is I haven't been able to pay that off. So until I pay that debt to Amazon, Amazon's suppressing the book. They're not promoting it. And it's also really hard because no one's reviewed it. I've had one verified purchase review on it. I've had people DM me, like people that have bought the book and read it. There's my contact info on the inside, so they'll contact me on like Instagram, Twitter, and they'll be like, "Dude, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited for part 2." And I'm like, "Can you leave a review on Amazon?" Well, I already told you what I thought about it, so why would I leave a review? And it's like, fuck, dude, because I need the reviews. Because the reviews will help the book more than anything. But it just fucking is what it is, man. So that's kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a downer. So now Weedle. Let's put out Ronnie back there. Oh, I do need... Oh, there we go. Ronnie's gonna evolve. Ronnie MG is evolving this. That's what we're talking about, boy. That's what we're talking about. I'm curious. I'm going to test something real quick. I want to see if my alerts are working. So, let me know if you guys see this. Oh wait, I guess it is working. So, alright, my alert box is actually going to go up. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, sweet, my alerts are working. Okay, cool. I was worried about that. So we're good. Cool. And wait, do I have... I thought I had another, like, funnier alert. Subscribe. Oh, Tool Life. Here we go, bud. Yeah. It's like throwing that out there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Maybe I need to make that box bigger. That's as big as I can make it. Oh well. Mace, I want a book, but signed by you. It would just be cheaper for you to buy the book, because if I buy the book, I have to pay for the book, I have to pay for shipping, and then I have to sign it, and then I have to ship it to you. That will end up costing more than just buying the book on its own. So if you buy a copy of the book and you're ever in Las Vegas, by all means, we'll meet up and I'll sign it for you. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. I have heard that too. I have like close friends and family that want to copy the book, but they want a signed copy. And it's not financially feasible for me to just go out and to do that every single time to everyone, you know, because it costs a lot for me and would cost a lot for whoever. So, all right, sweet. So it shouldn't take much longer. Ronnie should like evolve again soon. Level 10. Caliga. Yeah, man, I miss California. Sometimes more than others, but it's just California's like super liberal, man, and it's really expensive. And it's just, I don't know, like the culture of California is just, it doesn't really fit with me anymore. If anything, I'm more of a, like, I fall more in line with like I guess a lot of southern states and their mentality and lifestyle and whatever, but even then. Avlapuz? No idea what that means at all. What's this guy want? Why would I want to trade a Haunter for a Xatu, man? What's this bitch want? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that bitch is talking about. Interesting. Can't wait for Narcos Mexico season 2 Netflix. I was not in San Luis Obispo. I am so lost. Shit, I mean, I was born in I was like, what in the hell are you talking about? Yeah, San Luis Obispo. Where is that? Is that north of LA, or is that like towards San Diego area? Like, I don't know where that's at. Oh shit, he's dead. Oh my god. There's like, oh my god, this is like so much grinding, dude. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go, like, I'm just gonna dick around for a little bit. I'm just gonna go straight to Brock. Because I'll have much better luck grinding further on. Yeah, alright. Definitely, man. Oh, side note, though. I don't own any more copies of the book. So, if you want a signed copy, you have to bring one. Just an FYI. Because I have one copy left, and I was planning on sending it to Foibles. I'm just waiting for him to hit me up with his address. Since, you know, he did reserve a copy a long fucking time ago. So, Foibles was technically the first person to buy a copy of my book before it was even fucking out. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to switch. I'm going to bust this out right quick. I'm going to bring Ronnie. No, shit. Oh, wait. Oof, that's good, man. That's good. Alright. So now Geodude, we're going to switch out to Tool Life. Bubble. Bring him down. It's going to go out to Onyx. We're going to bring out Ronnie. We're going to bring out Tool Life. When he's Bubble, he's going to die. Alright. And he's going to learn Water Gun. And we're just going to forget Bubble, because Bubble is fucking stupid. Mid-Cali. Okay. So, north of, it's like what? Between Fresno and fucking LA? It's been to Fresno, Stockton, like all through Central California. Are you serious? Hold on. That's who's going to the Super Bowl? Mace, I'm going to be on your live if I go. Oh, you want to be on my live stream? Is that what you're saying? Wait, so... I'm not a huge... And go through the drive-thru and order a Diet Coke. Packers versus Seahawks? I'm not going to lie. I'm not really into football. Oh my God, how could you say that? How could you like be an American and not be into sports? Just never really interested me. Sorry. I like Formula One. We could talk about Formula One. You know? I don't know, man. Wait, what's this creepy dude doing back there? Oh, yeah, it's all the way in Cinnabar Island, though, so... No. Did I didn't heal yet, did I? I don't really think I need to. I'm just gonna go through the gym one more time. I want Ronnie to evolve, so... Oh shit. Alright, Pokemon. Alright, here we go, Ronnie. What shows you watching right now? Not really any. All the shows that I've been super excited about, super pumped for, I've binged them. They're done with. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot more content on YouTube. I watched The Witcher. Finished that within I think it was 2 weeks. We kind of about a week and a half. We did an episode a day. You season 2. We finished watching that. Same thing. We watched an episode a day. Good. Congratulations, Ronnie. If you're still watching, you just evolved into Beedrill. Congratulations. So, and you learned Fury Attack. That's great. Yeah, so that's about it. So, The Witcher, you didn't binge. I watched The Mandalorian episode a week. There is one show that I really want to watch. I just haven't gotten around to it, and that's His Dark Materials on HBO. I watched You. It was good. Yeah, I was a big fan of You. You is one of those shows. It's really bizarre because they advertise it directed towards women, but trust me, even guys can watch that show, and it doesn't. It's not. I think the advertising is very, very bizarre because if you watch a lot of the commercials or the promotional videos for the show, it's very heavily pointed towards women. Foibles, dude, thank you for coming back. And the next Pokemon we catch will be named after you. So here are the ones that we have so far. I didn't have anyone in the chat at the time for Spearow, but so we'll probably deposit Spearow and fuck with him later. Or I'll probably just release him because I can always catch a Fearow. But yeah, it's actually working. I haven't had any complaints. The stream's going pretty good. So yeah, I might be able to actually stream some video games now, which is pretty dope. So we're going to release Spiro because we don't care about Spiro. All right. But yeah, this is definitely crystal clear, man. So you can't find it. They did like a Nintendo or Game Freak, kill him and try again. We did a Nintendo / Game Freak did a like basically a cease and desist against the creator. So it was actually out for a while. The game, it was available for a while. But when there was a certain YouTuber that showcased the game and did several videos on it, he did a review video and then he did several Let's Plays of it. And that's when it got Nintendo's attention. And then Nintendo shut that shit down. But I had downloaded the ROM when, like, the day that Pika Spray Yellow, when he put up the video, I downloaded it that day. So I have the ROM. So, but it's like you can't really find it anywhere. You like I can send you a copy of it if you like, but you can't really get it anywhere. So, did I healed, right? I don't even know. So, actually in Ronnie, since sorry Ronnie, but we really don't need you anymore. We do need to get this fucking I'll focus on Pikachu in a minute. Alright, let's switch back to Tool Life, Water Gun, HVAC, switch back to Tool Life. Boom! Come on. There we go. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if... Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah what? I'm all about rare software. There's a lot of fan games that are like that. Yeah, it's an unfortunate reality that we have to face, but companies, they do have to protect their IP, so they do a lot of takedowns of fan games, and as much as we may not like it, oh, no. Yeah, Pidgey takes a long time to evolve, so I believe it's level 18. So we should be able to get him to level 11. We'll get him to level 11. Maybe we'll get Tool Life to 16. Doubt it. Yeah, not happening. Wendy's 4 for $4, man. Not the developer, though. They're fine, I guess. What? Foibles, I love you, bro, but some of your comments, it's like, it's not you. I think it's me. It's like I missed out on the conversation. All right. I'm going to do this one more time with these guys, and I'm going to switch over. Level up Pikachu a little bit before I continue on to Mount Moon. Oof. Oh, Tool Life. Fuck, I skipped it. Tool Life. Congratulations, bud. You evolved into Wartortle. That's the tits, bro. Dude, crushing it. No, he's not going to level up. Alright. And I think that what we're going to do is we're going to set up for the next one. So this is one of the cool things about this game, is that you can rebattle 2 for $5. Wendy's has better quality food than McDonald's. Like, the quality's better. Like, don't get me wrong, the Big Mac like tastes good and all that stuff, and they have good chicken nuggets, but I would actually say that Wendy's chicken nuggets are actually better. It's just, I don't know, like, I would say Wendy's over McDonald's. It costs more, but it fucking tastes better, Alright, I'm just gonna go through here one more time. I like Sonic. Sonic? You like Sonic? Well, he might level up. Wait, no, I don't think he's gonna level up, actually. I don't think he has enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough. It was hardly enough. He's getting close, though. He should level up in the next battle. I think he's just a little. Oh, yeah. Easy. He'll level up in the next battle. All right, Tool Life. You take care, buddy, man. All right, so we're just gonna set up the save file for next time. All right, so we're gonna save. All right, so let's go. Stream save. I'm just gonna put it right there. All right. Oh, check this out, though. Isn't that nice? And this is on this piece of shit computer, so I'm kind of glad I was able to get this kind of set up, you know? I'm really glad. All right, let me hear this a little bit. I'm really surprised that this piece that OBS is actually working as well as it is. Really surprised, very, very surprised. And also, I might be right back. So don't get me wrong, the computer is super slow, but it's nice that I'm able to do something on it. Yeah. Pre-stream banner, yeah. So I'll probably tool around with it. I do prefer streaming on Twitch, not gonna lie. So I will stream later tonight, but I'm going to get off now. Been with you guys for quite a long while. How long we've been recording for, I don't even know. But I do need to go spend some time with the fam. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys coming by. It feels good. I haven't been able to kind of get out of my head for a while now. And I've just been kind of going through the motions, for the lack of a better terms. Sounds like the circus is almost back in track. Dude, for real. Like, this looks pretty fucking good, man. I might be able to get things working again. It's not top tier perfect, but you know what? I think that this will be doable. So, anyway, as always, I'm your oh so glorious and beloved Mace Valor. I love you guys so much, man. You guys really do. It means the world to me, being able to, like, chit-chat, shoot the shit with you guys. You know, because I don't really have this. I can't go out and you know, get a beer with a buddy. So think of this as the equivalent. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. As always, I'm your oh so glorious beloved Mace Valor.